With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. A study of 560 Protestant pastors in the U.S. reveals some interesting trends related to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was conducted by Lifeway Research in early February. The number of churches that have returned to meeting in person stands at 98% according to the study. That compares to 76% that were meeting in person in January 2021. Around 20% say church attendance is close to what it was pre-pandemic. About 12% of those surveyed say attendance is better than it was pre-pandemic. At least 80% of those surveyed say they have an attendance of at least half of what they averaged before the pandemic. As the pandemic caused most churches to cancel in-person services for some period of time, many churches turned to an online broadcast to live stream their services. In fact, 94% of pastors surveyed said they offered some sort of online live stream during the pandemic. Among those surveyed, 40% said they did not offer a live stream option prior to the pandemic. A 2021 Lifeway survey revealed that 45% of those surveyed said they viewed an online church service during the pandemic, whether they regularly attended a church service or not. In the February study, 60% of pastors surveyed said they have actively encouraged online viewers to return to in-person service participation.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/goodnews.
In addition to returning to in-person worship services, most U.S. Protestant pastors say their churches are also restarting small groups, student ministry, and kids ministry. More small groups are meeting now, and more are meeting in person compared to last January. On average, pastors now report 79% of their small group classes for adults that existed prior to the pandemic are now meeting. Among churches that have had student and kids ministry activities prior to the pandemic, most have restarted, but yet to see their attendance return to those pre-pandemic levels. Almost 9 in 10 pastors who had student ministries prior to COVID-19 say they have resumed at least some activities in person, including 70% who say all their activities are back to meeting in person. You can find more stories like this at baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today. I'm Brandon Porter.